With grit and perseverance, this Sir Award winner has exemplified the spirit and integrity of a true Nevadan and strong advocate for the construction industry.
Roy is Roy. He has always been Roy. I don't think you'd want him any other way.
Roy Walker is the true American redneck.
He's pretty good at everything that he does. He's very determined, and he's the toughest man. He and my grandpa, his dad, are the toughest men I know.
Roy Walker grew up in Home Gardens when it was part of country Reno and spent his time in our great outdoors, which became a lifelong passion.
We met in 1961. We formed a friendship then, which has lasted to this day.
It was with that same determination and grit that he raised two daughters while parlaying his UNR engineering degree into working for the iconic Helms Construction.
For me, he was the hardest job interview I've ever had. So one would think that I would just have a walk-on position for my dad, but that wasn't the case.
Roy's just one of those guys that if he thinks something is wrong, he'll stand up to try to make it right.
In 1976, he became president of the new Wes Construction.
Roy tells it like it is. He's very direct, very honest.
I think Roy's one of those individuals he's not gonna beat his own drum. He'll do things for people we never even know about.
He's always been one to lend a hand. He volunteers for various groups and organizations. He's never been afraid to get involved.
Without Roy's willingness to step up and make this land opportunity work for the food bank, we would not have been able to build a facility the size that we have and with the vision of being able to serve the community for the next 30 or 40 years.
He's a guy that you could trust with your wallet and your family, and they'd be taken care of.
Roy is someone who takes pride in a community, and he'll put forth the effort, whatever it takes.
Once you're on the Public Works Board, you cannot do any business with the Public Works Board. So he then is precluded from bidding on our project. So it is a huge commitment.
His involvement over the years here at AGC and what he's done for the organization, what he's done for our community, what he's done personally.
I feel like Roy is always in the background, in case we need him.
His outdoor passion grew into a passion for giving back. From outdoor conservation groups, such as Nevada Bighorns Unlimited, to sharing his outdoor skills with the Boy Scouts.
Roy's an avid hunter and sportsman, but Roy is also a conservationist.
I've hunted with Roy on various sheep hunts and elk hunts and deer hunts.
He isn't there just for the trophy. He's there to have a good time, have a great hunt, have good camaraderie with his buddies.
He's a character, that's for sure, and you never really know what's going to come out of his mouth.
But then there's always there's that little bit of crazy in him. Probably in his younger days, I would say a lot of crazy, but I don't think he'll ever go out of it. Probably part of what we love about him. So
He was always that cool. He acts like a grown-up kid.
He shaped the construction industry with service and expertise, telling it like it is on numerous boards and projects, including the AGC Contractors Auxiliary and the Nevada Board of Public Works.
If Roy's on a job and he believes they're not doing something the right way, he'll stand up to the public agency or the private party and tell them.
He's very upfront and very honest with you, and someone like that, to me, is top-notch.
he never backed down. And I think there's a lot of people that didn't like that about Roy, but that's something you got to look up to him for. He was not backing down from a fight.
He never backed away from a challenge, whether on the race course or in business. When he fought through our Great Recession and continues his construction legacy at R Construction. Roy's strength and skill wasn't just reserved for business, as he nurtured and doted on a successful and loving family.
Roy Walker is my dad, and he's my hero.
He was tough and fair at the same time.
Well, Roy was charming, and he is a gentleman.
Well, he gives you enough rope to hang yourself.
And you could tell that Roy really cares for this state.
When he believes in something, he's going to stand there and fight for it. He's a great American.
Roy really exemplifies the meaning of the SIR Award, in my opinion.
His engineering skill is represented through numerous infrastructure and public works projects. His integrity shines through in a determined business acumen, and his responsibility is second nature, serving his family and the community that considers him one of its unsung heroes. Roy Walker, the SIR Award.